Hey guys, welcome to the Café Adviser website. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Ben, the Café Adviser. The big issue I've found being an advisor is a lot of times I would sit down with clients and they'd want to discuss particular areas, maybe insurance, superannuation, maybe some investing. And it dawned on me when I looked at these particular clients, and this is common with a lot of people I see, is they were focusing on the wrong areas. Essentially, they were focusing on those areas I've mentioned, but when you look deeper, they weren't focusing on the things that really mattered to them right then and there. Sure, they might be working, might be earning, particularly good money, but on a month-to-month basis, they really didn't know where their money was going. They didn't know where they were spending it. They didn't have a plan or any goals in place. And they certainly didn't have any savings that they were aiming for. They thought financial planning was really just about those other core areas. So imagine this. Imagine if you had two scenarios. One where you didn't focus on those particular areas. You didn't have a plan and you worked and worked and worked and you hit 65 and you go, you know what, I just don't have enough money to support the lifestyle I want. Yeah, sure that the government's going to give you a little bit of money, but it's not ideal. And then scenario number two, very different scenario. You might sit down and speak to someone, formulate some plan which focuses on those basics and puts that in place and starts to build momentum. And that's all the while you're still working, you reach 65, but you've actually got the money that you need to retire and have fun. So those two scenarios, the lifestyles that they're living during both are essentially the same, but the outcome in scenario two is ultimately very different. And a lot of clients that I see wish they would be in scenario number two, but unfortunately haven't put those basics in place. So that's why the Café Adviser was set up. Essentially what I do is I sit down, I set goals with clients and get them thinking about money differently, and setting in place an automated system so they can hit those goals and build that momentum, getting to a point where they can start to build meaningful wealth. So you've made it over to the website obviously because you're looking for a bit of change, you're looking for a better way, you're looking for something. So we all know procrastination is essentially one of the biggest hurdles or the biggest barriers to actually making change and putting something in place. So I've made it really easy. There should be a phone number below that you can send me a text on or even give me a call. We know that no actions and no goals equals no results. So I'm sure you work very hard for the money that you do earn, and it should be worth actually doing something meaningful with it, and focusing on those essentially basic items is where it starts. I think you deserve to have a coffee, sit down with me, and we can put those action plans in place. Shoot us a text.